I wanted to show you something I was playing with in studio this week. I had not this little girl, another little girl who was 3 years old, 2.5, I guess. And she was really squirrely, but she was beautiful and sweet and kind. And so I was trying to play with a set of twinkle lights that I had in studio. So just little battery powered, tiny little lights. And I had a setup similar to this where it was just really neutral and was holding the twinkle lights up just really close to my lens to get kind of that beautiful um, twinkle, right? But it was a little tricky with a little one on the move because my camera kept trying to grab focus of the twinkle lights, or I had to just be careful not to be blocking her face with the actual lights, because obviously if it's not an overlay, you can't, if you're blocking her eyeball, you can't just mask it off, right? So anyway, I thought after attempting for a little bit, I decided, you know what, we're just gonna get what we get and we're gonna go without the twinkle lights. But then after the session, I played around a bit and got some images of just the twinkle lights in different configurations. And I really had fun with that. So I want to show you, let's see. Sorry, I should have had this set up for me, but we're going to go. I'll show you what I got. So I was just literally, I had a gray backdrop up, but I didn't light my backdrop, so it looked black. And I had my twinkle lights, and I was just holding them in front of my camera. My camera was pretty wide open. And then I was just taking pictures of them. So I set my focus to the back wall and then clicked it over to manual focus so it would stop trying to grab focus of the twinkle lights. Here they are. All right, so this is just me holding twinkle lights up near the lens. And I tried a bunch of different configurations just because different images are gonna look good with different configurations and framing. So these are just what I kind of came up with in a couple minutes, but I thought I'd experiment with using them as an overlay on my images. So this is what I've created. Super simple, just literally lights, right? But they can add a little magic to the image. So I'm going to go back to, well, I'll open this up. So this little one, this is, this little one here, her name is Athena, and she is super sweet. And I didn't have my twinkle lights when I had her in studio. I probably would have used them with her because she sat where I put her, and she was, really easy to photograph. But the cool thing is we can experiment and see if we can do this after in post-processing. So I just Command A, Command C, I opened it up. Now I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna paste it over here. I could also go File, Place Image, and place that here, but we're gonna give this a whirl. So Command V, I'm just gonna pop it right over there. So notice it's above my background layer. Okay, so obviously this is not what we want, right? Like we can't even see our image anymore. But the cool thing about this is we can play with these layer modes. So with an overlay like this, I'm gonna go to screen, and that's gonna take, so from normal to screen, and that's gonna take the parts that are black and make them transparent. So here we have some twinkle, beautiful, but some of those twinkles are just like right across her face. So instead of masking that off, I want to try, let's see if we can kind of edit that and move that layer, the twinkle layer around to where it fits a little better. So I'm just going to say, we're going to go transform, flip horizontal. I'm a little bit spatially delayed. So sometimes I just have to experiment because I don't always know how. Oh, I like that. I'm actually going to try something more though. So I'm going to go edit. I just want to see what's going to, and flip vertical. What happens if we put one of those sparkles up top? Okay, I think I like that better. So now obviously we're still going to want to mask some of these ones that are right over her skin. I don't like that look. It makes her look like she has, I don't know, skin disease, which we do not want. So I'm just going to go ahead and I just clicked on our Twinkle layer, added a mask, and make sure my brush is at 100% opacity and black. And so we're just going to mask off. I don't want them just on top of her. So I want to add a little bit of dimension to the image, but I don't want to give her jaundice. So beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I think I really like how that just adds a little bit of, I think I'm gonna just change that opacity just a bit so it's not quite as bright, and done and done, and just add a little twinkle and sparkle to the image. I'm going to be doing glitter mini sessions coming up soon, and I think this will help add some magic to those images really easily in post without having to worry about actual twinkle lights while they're blowing glitter across the whole studio. Guys, tell me I'm not going to regret doing glitter minis. I probably will regret it, won't I? Anyway, just thought it was something fun. I'm going to pop these files onto my Dropbox if you want to play with them. Of course, you can create your own. It was really easy if you have a set of twinkle lights. And I'd love to see what you create.